Good evening, everyone. Today I'll be discussing some fast facts about the Dia de Muertos. Participated amongst various countries within Latin America and beyond, it is important to note that customs and traditions during the celebration will vary amongst the participating countries, but also may vary from region to region within one country, but also can even differ from family to family, as families' traditions may be personalized to them. So we're going to be taking a broad look at the origins originating in Mexico. The origins of the celebration are rooted in its pre-Columbian civilizations like the Mayans and the Aztecs, but also has the Catholic influence. The Catholic influence over the celebrations came in during the Spanish colonization during the 1500s. November 1st and November 2nd of the celebrations coincide with the Catholic holidays of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. Celebrations usually begin about midnight on October 31st, the graveyard vigil, and November 1st is set aside to honor the innocents lost, usually meaning children or younger members of the family, and all other family members are honored on November 2nd. On October 31st, usually around midnight, the graveyards of the departed family members are decorated with candles and marigolds, and music can be performed, and celebrations of food and drink can begin, as a way of honoring the departed members that have passed away. Later, a la ofrenda, or an altar for the dead, can be made within the family's home. This is an example of the one that we had in our library last year, honoring the authors who had passed away. On the la ofrenda, the four elements must be represented. The wind is represented by these perforated tissue paper banners known as papel picado. They usually have ornate designs and made from tissue paper to represent the fragility of life. The earth is represented in the form of bread known as pan de muertos, a sweet egg bread usually with a bone decoration on top. To represent the element of fire, candles are lit, and to represent water, either water or drinks are placed on the altar. Also on these altars, photos of the departed family members will be placed, as well as any personal items or their favorite food or anything that represents them can be placed on these altars. All the items are meant to bring comfort to the returning spirits, to nourish the souls, to hydrate them. Candles are lit to lead their spirits way back to the land of living, and another key element comes in the form of marigolds. Marigolds are steeped large in the origins, and the colors and fragrance of marigolds were believed to lead the souls back to the land of the living. So you could see them throughout the Day of the Dead celebrations on both the altars and at the graveside vigils. Another symbol, deep in its roots of their pre-Columbian civilization, skulls were seen as a symbol of rebirth and come in the form of la Crevera de azúcar, or sugar skulls. They are ornate in design and are molded from sugar and often bear the names of the departed upon the skulls. One of the most well-known images from the Day of the Dead comes in the form of la Crevera Catrina. She is the very base of the celebrations. She was the work of political cartoonist Jose Guadalupe Posada at the turn of the century. This political satire was meant to show the European influence in Mexico and the blend of the pre-Columbian history as well as the European influence. Jose was trying to show that in a way we are all equal, because in the end, we're all just skeletons. Doesn't matter how wealthy you are or how poor, in the end, we are all the same. This imagery looms large in celebrations in the form of dolls and face painting, and could be experienced amongst all genders as la Catrina or el Catrin. Dia de Muertos is about celebrating the life of those we lost and honoring them. It is also, by remembering them, no one is ever truly lost. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this very brief intro into the celebration has sparked your curiosity, and you'll feel free to dig a little bit deeper and perhaps look up some books on the celebrations and the history. Until next time, I hope everyone stays well and stays safe.